Pile 1. Let's see. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Four of Cups. Eight of Wands. Okay. Page of Cups. Very nice. Five of Swords. Eight of Cups. I think the message here is pretty straightforward. We have this person. So there is a radical change in what is happening with this connection regarding their life. You are affecting this person in a very positive way. Okay, and this message can apply to any kind of situation. What do I mean? Let me tell you. First of all, we have the Four of Cups and the Five of Swords. This is some sort of difficulty. This shows that this person has experienced until now, until recently, a very, kind of boring, kind of stuck situation where, things seem to be settled. Everything seems to be nice, seems to be working on a practical level very nicely. But how do they really feel about their personal life until that specific moment? They feel sad, they feel stuck, and they feel overwhelmed by this repetition of things that are happening every day. Every day it's the same thing. It's exactly the same situation like yesterday. So it can apply to any kind of situation. In what terms? First of all, if you have been with this person for many years, for a long time, probably you are experiencing some sort of stability, let's say, that the stability of a long-term relationship. And it seems like this stability has started consuming the feelings that this person had for you in the past. Okay. And something changed. You have decided to change this together and leave this past behind. So this is very good. If this is a new person, for example, if this is someone that you have just met, or this is a very new connection, this person might have been in another relationship in the past or something, a long-term relationship, and this situation led them to this Four of Cups. I'm bored, I'm stuck, I'm tired, okay? And I needed to change things. And this person is meeting you. So this message can apply to almost any kind of situation. The point is that this person with you right now is experiencing something very positive. They finally find the thing that they need, the moment that they need it. And this is very important because we have a person that is ready to experience something new, to come to terms with something new. And at the same time, we have a good timing, which is very important. So you have both the way that this person feels about you and the external circumstances being completely aligned and giving a great result. So what is this person? What do they want from you? How do they feel? Okay. And you see the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is very beautiful. It shows that all of a sudden something is changing. I'm changing my reality. I'm changing my the situation, the mundane situation that I'm experiencing every day. And with the Page of Cups, something new is starting here. Okay. So a new chapter, a new phase in this person's life is opening with you. Romantic feelings, nice dating, nice energy. Okay, very beautiful and very positive things. But still, those two cards are a bit superficial. Are showing the speed with which things are changing, but they are not showing any depth. We see the Five of Swords, and we understand that this person wants to change their current situation. Okay. They want to change, they want to start experiencing new things, and this is what they are doing. And then we have the Eight of Cups. And with the Eight of Cups, we see that this person is looking for something more, okay, from their personal life. This is not just about long-term relationship. This is not about getting to know someone new, about dating, about romantic feelings. That's not the point here. The point is that this person feels kind of incomplete. Okay. And what they would like to do is eventually find their happiness, find evolve as a person, develop their personality and their state of mind through a relationship. So we understand that this is someone who's not very, you know what, it's not a matter of confidence here. Oh, they don't feel confident, they don't feel, no, it shows that this is a new approach for them. Until now, maybe the relationship for them was something very standard, was something very expected, you know, a very superficial situation. Now with this Eight of Cups, their mindset is changing with your connection, and they're expecting something more out of this. Okay, very nice. Let's see some more. The Devil, the Empress, Seven of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and King of Wands. So I feel like they want to gain some sort of control of their life. Until now, maybe this person was, as I told you, for sure, they were approaching relationships in a very superficial way. A superficial way doesn't mean that this person didn't want a relationship, but everything was kind of standard. Okay, so I like you, you like me, we start dating, we develop feelings, we do this, we do that, all those things that are expected on a social level from a relationship. Okay, and after some time, if we do not have too many things in common, if we do not share common values or a common purpose or something deeper basically, after some time the passion will die out, and what will be left is this Four of Cups that this person has experienced. So let's say that they did not have a deeper plan, a deeper meaning. And this is where the Eight of Cups is coming, and they are like, okay, you know what, I don't want to be so instinctive, I don't want to be so, you know, to do what is expected, what I am supposed to do from, you know, what my family, my friends, society is expecting from me. I want to find happiness, and maybe happiness is not part of a very standard situation. So I think they start breaking a bit their boundaries here. They haven't established yet, I think, what happiness is really in their mind. But what they are experiencing when they are with you is completely different in comparison to what they are experiencing, they have experienced in the past in general. Okay. Again, I will tell you, I do not think that this is only because of your connection. Oh my God, this connection is so unique and so on. But this person right now decides to change their life. And this is the point here. I'm finding the right person, I create the right circumstances, but I'm also, I have the right mood for this kind of change. So let's say that you have all the parameters, all the things that you need set nicely, and this person is about to make great changes. They feel very lucky, and they are experiencing happiness, okay, the superficial level of happiness, satisfaction, and everything. And this is all those things that we have spoken, that we have talked about, are driving this person towards a radical change regarding their mindset. There is desire, of course, there is desire, there is passion, there is no doubt about this. There might be also some small obstacles in comparison to, in relation to their environment. But this again is not such a big deal because this person wants to, has taken their decision anyway. The devil is referred to their past and how probably they were seeing in general their relationships and their personal life. Okay, it was always their relationships were always ending up in some sort of codependency or in some sort of stuck situation where we cannot break free. And with the Eight of Cups, of course, you see how they want to move this, to move forward from this. Another thing that I have to tell you, that you guys are not so, for some of you, are not so compatible. When we see you for the first time together, it's like, no, I wasn't expecting these two people to be together or something. But so let's say apparently you are not made for each other. You are very different, okay? But then you see how much you really complete each other, how much you need, maybe the superficiality that this person has to give, okay, that they can give, the way that they are simplifying things can be a great advantage, a really great thing. And at the same time, you are giving them more meaning, you are giving them this depth that they are missing. So it's not bad at all. Very good. And I want you to notice how thoughtful this person is becoming, through this connection. Of course, this is a transformation that they want to go through, okay? Let's be, we always, I'm always trying to see things from a realistic point of view. So I think it wouldn't make sense if I told you that, oh my God, you're changing this person's life and your connection is so unique. No, as I told you, there are too many things that are brought together and are making great circumstances in order to actually manifest this connection and make it unique. Now, let's see some intentions, because from these cards, I feel like they don't really know how they're going to make it. The cards are talking about the beginning of their own personal journey, but we do not really see how this journey will start, how it will eventually manifest, and what is going to happen. So let's see. Six of Cups, okay. the Magician, Three of Wands, Six of Wands. Okay, very nice. Two of Wands. So in this case, the Two of Wands is a good card because it is showing that they want to create, they want to open up to a situation that they haven't experienced in the past. They want to establish, listen, what this person wants. This person wants to create the right circumstances for a relationship. They don't see that relationship yet. Okay, the relationship is not their target. Their relationship is to bring your energy and their renewed energy together and create something new, and that thing should develop and actually become a relationship naturally, nicely, and through a good level of communication. I like a lot their approach because the cards are positive, are showing passion, are showing desire, but they also, positive feelings, of course, with the Six of Cups, but they also show, again, a deeper purpose. Let's communicate, let's hang out, let's start from scratch, let's see what we can manifest from now on. So this whole situation starts becoming, let's say, deeper and more important. Very nice. So what do they want? They want to see if they can actually manifest a nice harmonious relationship with you, but not exactly what they have manifested until now, in the past especially. So this is why they're approaching things from a different perspective. Okay. Page of Cups, Courage, Nine of Cups, Three of Cups, very good, and Five of Pentacles. These are their actions. Regarding their actions, we keep moving with, a romantic style. They are renewing the connection. They are making things better. They are getting to know you, or they are getting to renew the whole situation with positive energy, playful and loving energy. With the Nine of Cups here, they want to balance things out, to experience nice energy, to experience beautiful energy. Here, the Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Here, guys, you need to try and understand a bit your person. Okay, why? Because to some of you, this person will look like they don't care anymore, or they just don't care about a relationship. And they are spending their time on things that are not deep and significant, and you don't really know what to expect from them. I mean, you really like their energy, you're really having fun, but you don't know what's coming next. You don't know what this type of approach really means here. So you need to understand, because they are also struggling with what is happening in their life and what they are trying to manifest. So at this point, maybe you should try to understand a bit deeper this person. And how can you understand this? You can see from there how constant they are. how really interested in you they are, how much time they spend talking to you. Okay, we do not want a situation where the person that we are dating is exaggerating and calling us every half an hour. Okay, but we want someone that is not going to call us or is not going to see us once a week, for example. Showing concern and caring about you and being there for you is important. With this person, you don't have to bring the where is our connection going at the moment type of question. You don't need that, because as I told you, they want to manifest something significant, something that they haven't manifested until today in their life. And this is something that they want to do with, they want to try, they want to focus, they want to see without putting labels necessarily. Of course, this is something that is happening a bit instinctively to them. So for some of you, it might be a bit annoying. You're going to be like, what are we doing here? What is it really happening? What is really happening? But the point is this, that your connection will continue. There is going to be always some improvement, something more beautiful, better communication. So you should look for the details. Instead, your person is focusing on those little things. You want to see huge changes. You want to see your person, I don't know, proposing to you, moving forward the connection, the very standard approach. And this is not going to happen right now. So you might have a conflict there. Try to have an open mind in this situation, because this is someone that can really make you happy and you can make that person happy, and together you can have a very nice connection. Okay, this is what I see. Now let's see the result. Let's see the potential. So this reading is not telling you so much about how things are going to go. It is just showing you an alternative way of approaching things, okay, that your person is having at the moment, and how you should follow along if you want to, of course, and avoid a very, standard approach to the whole situation. Queen of Wands, Judgment, Hanged Man, Five of Coins, and Three of Cups. Yes, again, the same issue reappears. Three of Cups and Five of Pentacles. Okay, so look at this. For the first couple of months here, you are experiencing tension. And the tension is being created by your approach, let's say, by the way you are seeing things. Why? Because with the Five of Coins, you want something standard. You want to see improvement of the connection. You want to see changes that are evident. And are also evident and obvious on a social level. Okay, this is why I'm talking to you about engagement, moving forward, getting married, and so on. Because you want this thing to be clear, but this relationship can have great potential, but you need, especially during the first months, you need to approach things from a very different perspective, open-minded. Okay, and if you approach things from an open-minded perspective, what is going to be the result? Let's see. Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, Five of Cups, and Three of Swords. The result, guys, there is potential here. I insist on that. Why? Because we always check the cards in comparison to what we have in the entire reading. Not just because I have Five of Cups here, Three of Swords. Okay, it is a disaster. What I want to tell you though, because those two are very important, and I need to talk to you about your approach here. If you decide to continue on your path, well, actually, whether you change your path or you continue on the same, with the same mindset, the result can be really good, but it's not going to be the result that you're expecting. So, you might be compatible with this person. You might adore this person. You might have a good connection with that person. The problem is that they have decided to change many things regarding their personal life and their approach and everything. And it seems like you like this approach in the beginning, but as the time goes by, you start seeing that this person is lost, let's say, in their effort to redefine things, to improve their life, and all those thoughts that they have in their head. And you feel like you are losing significant time. You want to move forward immediately. You feel like, I like this person likes me, we have feelings, we are compatible, so what's the problem? The problem is that this person wants to reestablish a bit their reality, their ideas, and their approach in general. So this is not something that makes you happy. All this waiting, and the Five of Cups here is, I think, the most important, because it shows that you're focusing too much on those delays, on the things that are not functioning, on those things that are not happening, and you don't see what new connection is being formed out of this change and out of this situation. Of course, in this case, you're not to blame. That's obvious, okay? This is not your style, this is not your way, this is not your approach. So you're expecting something different. This is what I want you to understand if this reading really resonates. This person has wonderful intentions, but they are going through so much changes that they have chosen to go through, okay? But they cannot focus on that very specific standard final step that you are expecting from them. And this is causing tension. So, under these circumstances, it's up to you to choose what you're going to do. You need to see things, try to see things from a different point of view. But if that different point of view doesn't suit you, and you're doing this only for the sake of this connection and for the sake of your person, you should think again. Having a beautiful relationship, creating strong bonds with someone else is very important, but the most important is to be true to who we really are. If that situation and that spiritual approach of your person, now that they have decided to become more spiritual and more focused, is not actually giving you the results that you want, then you shouldn't continue. And you should keep in mind that you shouldn't even experience such a disappointment. Another thing that you should remember is that this is a change. You are going through a change. This is something that is most likely temporary, but on the other hand, it's taking longer than what you're expecting. So this is something that you need to define and you need to understand. Okay, this is what I see. The connection generally is not bad, guys, but maybe, simply because something is good and simply because it has potential, doesn't mean that it is something that can work for us. And this is why you're experiencing the future and the whole development in a very intense way and full of anxiety. This is what I see. Let me see some advice here. What? Rest and rejuvenate. Heart chakra. Okay. Passion ignited. Ace of Wands and the Magician. Okay, in this case, first of all, the first thing that you need to think of is how much you really love this person. What do they really mean to you? Because we see that through this connection, this person is developing. The question is, how much are you developing? Okay, if you love this person, you're changing together, you're moving forward together, then that's good. With the Four of Swords here, the rest and rejuvenate, the cards are telling you to relax a bit. Take it easy and no need to take action. Just go with the flow for a second. Okay, maybe you're expecting too much. Maybe maybe you should think, should I give this person a chance? Should I offer them the possibility to to see what they are doing, where all this thing is going? But always remember, so you will see that a new beginning will come with this connection. But all this, guys, has to do with your limits. Okay, so how far are you willing to go? How open-minded in relation to who you really are do you need to be? What is the approach in this whole situation? What do you need to remember, no matter what you are planning to choose, is that this person is considering this connection something very important, a life-changing, a unique experience. Okay, but this doesn't mean that you have to push yourself too much just because for them this is important. You have to evaluate the whole situation without taking into consideration how important it is for them. Because sometimes we are important for someone else, but that person is not important for us, for example, okay, or vice versa. Sometimes, we don't want to work on that relationship so much as this person wants. We don't want to work on that relationship with the same approach. So there are practical things that you need to understand and check here, okay? This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you want to, you can like and subscribe also. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Pile 2. Let's see. How do they feel about you? Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, okay, Page of Swords, and Ace of Cups. Okay, so here we have someone who has been moving forward in their life with a lot of determination, stability, always focusing on the Pentacles, and in this case the Knight and the Ten of Pentacles are showing someone who is seeing things from a very practical and materialistic point of view. It's always it's all about what we have to do, what we are expected to do. Okay, so they are always focusing on their duty. Let's say, I have to do this, I must do this. People or my family or whoever is expecting me to do these type of choices. And then we have this Nine of Wands. So what I'm getting from all of this is that the reading is about somebody who is breaking, let's say, this pattern, this materialistic, this practical pattern for this connection that has been created between you. Until now, they always knew what they had to do, how they had to move forward, more or less, because they were following the standard path, the things that people in the past have done already, and it was working, it was functioning. So they were like, okay, I have to take action and simplify my life as more as I can. With this Nine of Wands, I think that your connection is coming to break this pattern, this mindset. And right now, what is happening in their mind is that they don't really know what type of direction to take. They cannot follow anymore this Ten of Pentacles attitude, but at the same time they cannot completely change. They cannot follow this new beginning that is being created with you. So, you know, from a practical point of view, things should remain the way they have been in the past. This person doesn't want to change. From an emotional point of view, it's not easy for them to see things, to accept things the way they used to be. Things are changing, things are different, they are seeing their life from a different perspective, and they just don't want to give up on that connection that you have together. They don't want to give up on that thing. With the Page of Swords, guys, I don't think I'm getting the energy of a person who has a very standard life, and you're not part of this. Okay, it doesn't mean that this person is necessarily with someone else, is married or in a long-term relationship and you are the third party. No. What I want to tell you is that you are coming in their life, changing their mindset. In order to be with you, this person has to make too many changes. They have never done that. They don't know if on a practical level this can happen, this can work, but they also have feelings for you. So they don't know what to do. If for some of you, you are in no communication, this person is trying to see what is happening in your life, what is going on. The communication is not very intense, I have to say. Okay, it's not like you're seeing this person every day. With the Page of Swords, we might have some sporadic communication or no communication at all, because they are trying to do what they have to do. Their feelings are already developed. They cannot go back to their past mindset, and they just don't know how to handle this whole situation. Let's see some more. So do they have feelings? Yes, they do. They do. They do have feelings for you. Nine of Cups. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Exactly. For some reason, your connection is not compatible with the life that they have chosen until now. This person has tried to step back from this whole connection many times. And this is the reason why you have experienced, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of unclear. You couldn't understand what this person wanted from you, basically. But this struggle is their struggle, not your struggle, is how they are experiencing the connection and how this change is affecting them. They thought that this connection would be focused on the fun aspect, on the Nine of Cups. Let's have fun, let's enjoy, and let's have a break from this very structured life that I am living. And let's experience some emotional balance here, because this is what I need. Eventually, as you can see, feelings have started developing, feelings that until now seem to be unwanted, and this person is trying to get rid of them, but they just can't. And they just don't know where this thing is going to go, and they don't know if they can have a Ten of Cups with you. They have no idea. What they know is that at this moment they are risking their Ten of Pentacles, their stability, what they have already achieved. Justice, Knight of Cups, King of Cups. This person hasn't shown to you how they really feel. You don't really know how deep their feelings are for you. They preferred not to tell you, not to talk about this, because they were like, okay, first of all, they didn't want to lose their balance completely. Okay. And secondly, they knew that if they told you how they really feel, you would encourage them to continue with this connection, with everything that is happening in this relationship, to intensify the feelings, to intensify the relationship, the connection. And this is something that they didn't want to experience. Because, as I told you, the reason is very simple, because they didn't want to change their life. Now, they said, okay, I'm going to experience this as some sort of superficial connection, as something that is not so important, and I will move forward eventually when those feelings will calm down, and I will not think of this person anymore. But this is just not happening. Okay. They start feeling like they're living the life of another person. And eventually, I think, with this Knight of Cups, King of Cups, and Ace of Cups, I think that this person will open up about how they really feel eventually. This is what they would like to do. So, I don't know, maybe they will do it, maybe they will not. Let's see. Let's see their intentions. What do they want from you? Knight of Swords, Four of Wands, the Hanged Man, here Hanging Ghost, Knight of Coins, and Three of Swords. Okay, for me, for some of you, this is also a no communication. There has been a conflict here, and the conflict has been really, really intense, let's say. This person did not have the opportunity to tell you about how they really feel, and we already saw the reasons why. Um, what do they want? They would like to get rid of those feelings, really. But since this thing is not happening, and it's been a while that they are connected to you in an emotional way, in a romantic way, they feel that sooner or later they will have to open up, to tell you how they feel, and to bring a balance. Um, why are they delaying those things so much? For obvious reasons, because they don't want to ruin their stability. Instinctively, this person wants to come forward, to tell you everything about their feelings, to show you how important you are to them, and how you have awakened, a romantic side that they had forgotten for so long. But again, they are struggling for balance, and not for balance in the connection, but for their personal balance. Their main concern is how to manage to get everything without them losing anything. Uh, and this is very difficult. Actually, this is not so easy. And this is why they are choosing to give more importance to their practical ways, to their practical life, to what they have achieved, rather than losing something and pursue something that maybe will not happen. So they feel like their feelings are sort of deceiving them, okay, and they're trying to neglect them, but it is impossible. Eventually, I think that this person will come forward and talk about these feelings. But again, you have to keep in mind that this person is very attached to their own reality, and even if they tell you how much they love you and how much you mean to them, um, I don't think that they will actually care so much about how this thing is really affecting you. Maybe they will talk about this simply because they need to talk about this, and then they will not be capable of taking specific actions. They don't know yet. They just want to take those feelings out and tell you about this, and finally breathe some, some air, just by taking that thing that is bothering so much out. Let's see their actions. But again, remember, the Four of Wands is not the Four of Wands of your connection. The Four of Wands is their personal Four of Wands, my balance, okay? I will do whatever is good for me. Actions, Five of Swords. Oh, Nine of Swords. Eight of Swords. The World. Two of Pentacles. Okay, yes, for some of you, this is someone who has actually ghosted you, even. Okay, things are not so good between you at the moment. Again, listen, with this Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, their stability is anyway at risk. The things that they have accomplished until now are at risk because of external circumstances, not because of what is actually happening here. So they are risking their stability anyway. So is it this four of pentacles that we saw, this 10 of pentacles, is it really what we saw? No. They are at risk, they are losing, they are risking. Even a financial disaster, for example, something like this. But still they are very afraid. The point is that they will eventually move forward because they will see that they were holding on to a situation that is no longer working. And they will move forward and communicate, open up about their feelings, and they will take action. I feel like you are looking for some sort of closure here. Some sort of conclusion, some sort of closure, something is missing, something that you haven't completed yet, let's say. And you're going to have your answers, you're going to hear what you need to hear to understand what really has happened here. But with the Two of Pentacles, things are going to be difficult anyway. Okay, because yes, they're going to talk about their feelings. Yes, they're going to open up about their actions and why they have taken specific decisions regarding your connection. But the Two of Pentacles shows that they will have to focus on very specific problems, very specific issues in their life, and there might not be a lot of space for you in their life again. And this time it's not because of how they feel, but because of what is really happening to them. Let's see the outcome here. Let's see how things are going to go. Okay, so what is the potential outcome here? Let's see. Ace of Swords, King of Wands. I told you, for them, their stability is very, very important. For some of you, this can also indicate someone who is already in another relationship, marriage or something. Page of Wands, Five of Cups, and Seven of Cups. So we have communication. We have the communication, and we also have the understanding of the situation that we need. Both of you are having the closure, are having, what type of closure does your person really need? Your person needs to come to terms with their feelings. And this is something that for them has been impossible in the past. And now, for the first time, they are coming to terms with how they feel. They are more open. They are actually trusting you. We are building trust, understanding, and really positive values. Okay. But this person seems to be giving their energy somewhere else. And I don't know if this is their career, their financial problems, a marriage, another relationship, a family. I don't know what is going on here. It depends on your situation, of course, but what I see is that this person is focusing on something different rather than your connection. And with the Page of Wands, you're just getting a very fresh energy, enthusiastic energy, but that's it. Okay, this person has opened up regarding their feelings, and this is very beautiful, but I don't see them having completely detached from the fears of the past and the negative experiences of the past. Also, this Five of Cups can indicate that your person feels guilty about a specific situation. With this Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords here, all this mess, what I can guess is that this person sort of left the connection in a very bad way, in a very, so this person hasn't treated you fairly, hasn't treated you nicely. And at the moment now that they are more connected to their feelings, they started feeling very guilty. And while you might have moved forward from the past, and maybe you don't care so much about what has happened, and you want to make this, you want to start this new beginning and everything, your person hasn't detached, hasn't come to terms with who they really were and how they were really behaving towards you. And because of this situation, this Seven of Cups is telling us that yes, we are experiencing positive moments, beautiful, romantic moments, but generally this thing is just not moving forward because of their. In the past, it was because of their them being emotionally unavailable. Now it's about them feeling guilty because of the past. I mean, they always have a problem here. I don't doubt the feelings that they have for you. And, if this description of your person resonates, maybe you shouldn't doubt their feelings either. But their actions are so clumsy, and it is such a shame for them to lose this great opportunity, because in the future, with your energy, I'm sure that you're going to find someone who is going to love you, who is going to experience those feelings in a mutual way and so on. But here is just not, it's just not working with this person. Let's see the long distance, the long term potential. Knight of Coins, Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, and King of Cups. Okay, this is telling us that you are going to find, let's say, your balance. Okay, what you are looking for is going to be manifested in your life, and this is very beautiful. I'm not so sure, to be very, very honest, that this stability is going to be with that specific person. Maybe if they can, for some of you, this person will detach from this Knight of Coins energy, and they will try to have this different approach, and they will make it. Okay, but for some of you, this person will not actually make it. They will keep holding tight to this Knight of Coins, and eventually you will move forward with someone else. The result of this situation is you finding your stability, you having a new beginning. Okay, there is a new beginning for you, and there is going to be stability. But, I feel that for most of you, this thing is going to happen with someone new. If you choose to continue with this person, you will have to wait a long time in order to manifest this connection here, this stability. Your future potential will always be there. It will be almost there, ready for you to touch that reality, but it's never going to happen. You will always postpone and postpone because of how this person is feeling. Okay, so now the result also depends on how emotionally attached you are to this person, how much you love them, basically. Because in order for you to have to go through this whole situation and come to terms with, have to deal with someone who is so fragile and they feel guilty, and they feel, even though you're moving forward, even though you're like, okay, let's make this thing work, they still feel guilty about this situation. So I think that, guys, for most of you, you are starting something new with someone that you are going to meet very soon, or that you have already met and sort of dating. So it depends on how much you love actually this person. So what I want to ask is, let's say that you decide to wait for them and experience all this delay and thing. What is the actual benefit for you? Mental conflict, okay. Movement, choices, decisions. Rest and rejuvenate, sacrifice, the Hanged Man, and patience and planning. The only thing that, only if you really love that person, okay, if you feel that those feelings are so overwhelming, you and this person is the love of your life and whatever, and you just cannot get rid of those feelings, then you have to give some time to this person. You have to be there to share their worries, their concerns, but eventually I don't think that your feelings are that deep. Yeah, actually. Especially with the Four of Swords, yes, if you wait and if you support and if you're there for that person, yes, eventually you will end up together. But with this Four of Swords in the middle, I feel that you are not ready to go through such a sacrifice and wait and change and support. What is the reason for all this? If you can experience happiness and a complete loving connection with someone else, basically, by spending half of your energy that you should spend on this person. I mean, sometimes, yes, feelings are always important, but again, we have to see what type of sacrifice we need to do in order to maintain specific situations. And do not underestimate your limits, do not overestimate your feelings, and just try to see things from a very practical perspective. Okay, if you want to give some time to this person, go ahead and give them some time, but don't overdo it. And don't go beyond your limits. It's very important. They haven't broken their limits for you, not even once. Right now, what they are doing or what they are going to do is happening because they need to. Okay, it's all about them. And right now, they need you in their life and they want to see something in the future with you. And this is why they want you in their life. It doesn't have to do with how much they care about you. Okay, so yes, love has a very selfish, approach anyway. We cannot, we would be, it would be a lie if we said that love is not selfish. Love is not, doesn't want to possess the other person, um, unfortunately, that's the truth sometimes. But in this case, this person is back and is caring so much about you because you are affecting significantly their life, not because you know they are sacrificing something for you. Okay, remember that. So this is what I see. I don't know if it has been helpful or what. Let me know what you think if you want to. You can like also and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Pile 3. Let's see. How do they feel about you? Okay, we have the Judgment here. 9 of Coins. Oh, 5 of Swords. 7 of Wands. Queen of Wands and 3 of Wands. So the Judgment popped up here. We have some sort of tension happening. We have some sort of issue going on. And why am I talking about tension and not about a simple change? Because, guys, we have the 5 of Swords, we have the 7 of Wands. So there is a lot of some sort of energy, negative energy that has been building up for a while. And it feels like your person has been detaching emotionally from the whole situation just because they want to avoid the conflict, this is at least how they feel, okay? They want to avoid the conflict, they want to avoid this tension. The Judgment that we see here is showing that something actually has changed. This 5 of Swords hasn't been building just like this. Okay, this tension, this let's say this negativity is not happening simply because they have overcome their feelings for you or something. No. This is something that is very temporary. So these cards are sort of like they are asking your attention to a situation that you are not realizing, and not because this is your fault, but I think the reason for this is that your person is not communicating about how they really feel. Okay, so this is something that you have to keep in mind. They are not communicating, they are not letting you know that they feel under pressure. They are just going into some sort of hermit mode, becoming defensive, becoming withdrawn. And you see, so how do you know that this thing resonates with you? You will see small changes on an everyday basis. Okay, you will see that this person, is reacting in a different way. They might be a bit more moody. Even if you ask them, they will tell you that no, there is nothing wrong. It's just, my job. It's just that person. Is something else. It doesn't have to do with you. And this is their mistake. This is their huge mistake. Why? Because they are letting those things, those feelings build up because they do not have the courage to tell you about how they really feel, that they feel worried, that they feel stressed. And why they don't have the courage? Because they don't want to get into a conflict. This person, I don't know how you are, of course, but I will tell you, this Queen of Wands that is between the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, okay, this person is let's say they see you as someone who is very passionate, very desirable, okay. Of course, they have feelings for you and everything, but this passion and this instinctive energy can turn into someone, it can make you very aggressive sometimes. This is what they are thinking. So they don't want to come to terms with your mood. They don't want to argue. They don't want to talk. Now, guys, this is their mistake, clearly. Okay, first of all, even if you are like this, you did not become like this yesterday. You were like this. They fell in love with you when you were like this. Okay, so that's not your problem. Now, if it is actually true, yes, you can make your communication a bit nicer, a bit calmer. That's obvious. But I'm asking, why are you losing your temper? Because here, I don't see this person being in such a great mood, okay? I don't see an angel and you're coming over here to ruin their life and ruin their day. So, for sure, they are doing something wrong here. Your instinctive reaction might be related to the fact that you don't know what's going on. You just see someone that is gradually becoming a nine of coins, more distant, more cautious, a bit defensive, a bit of a jerk, where they are sometimes blaming you about things that they are starting and so on. And you're like, what's going on? Is there something going on that I don't know? Are you seeing someone else? Do you want to tell me something? I don't know. So your tension, your worry, and what they are perceiving as overreaction is understandable here. We are never justifying, of course, of reactions, crazy reactions, but sometimes it happens. Okay, what are we supposed to do here? So this is also something that you need to check and focus. No, this person is detaching. You know what here is happening? They have a very specific idea about how a relationship is supposed to be. And a relationship or connection or whatever, it has to be always positive. Like there will never be problems, there will never be conflicts. And when something is happening that they actually do not like, they do not have the maturity to be honest and open and to tell you, you know what, this thing happened, I'm not really happy about this, I would like to talk about this, and the problem and the conversation in like 15 minutes. Instead, what they are doing, they are absorbing all this, they are keeping all this, they are thinking about this on their own, and they start reaching their own conclusions while they are very confused about this whole situation. So I think the judgment that came up is a pretty good card explaining what is actually happening here. Six of Coins, Five of Wands. They have a really wrong way of approaching and resolving situations, really. Three of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Tower. Let's see one more for this one. Two of Wands. Okay, so they just need to understand what we have already said, that things are not positive and only positive. And even if there is something bad in a specific situation, I'm going to act like there is always positivity. It doesn't work like this. This situation is not making them happy and is actually ruining the connection that they have with you. I don't really know if they are selfish or what. I just know that they are not mature enough to handle difficulties. This is someone that as long as we are happy, we are happy. When we're not happy anymore, we're not happy, it's done, it's over. So we are going to the extremes, always. So what do you need to do here? I don't know what you need to do. Let's see a bit more regarding how they feel. So you are reconciling. You are reconciling every time you're going through a conflict or some sort of tension. You are reconciling, but guys, this reconciliation is superficial. This person doesn't want to lose you, but with the way that they are acting and the way they are behaving, they are not going to resolve anything. Okay, the Three of Cups is just, I don't know, they're hugging you, telling you, oh, everything is fine. And we haven't resolved all the mess that is happening in the background. We just say, oh, everything is going to be fine. Oh. Until when? Until the next time that your person is going to feel upset, is going to feel under pressure. So they are not giving you here the chance to improve the relationship, to improve how they are not giving you the opportunity to open up towards a better future with that person. Instead, they have reached a peak with you. There was a moment where the relationship was very intense and crazy and wonderful. And then uh, this thing has been escalating since then, each and every day more and more. So, what are they risking here? They are risking to do this on their own, okay? Because they are not letting you participate in all of this. So, the message is very specific. If it doesn't resonate, you have to check another pile. But here with the Tower, they are risking to completely ruin the connection, to ruin the potential. And when I'm telling you to ruin the connection, I'm not talking, oh, you're going to break up. If you could break up at this point, okay, but what we are risking here is to ruin the potential, to ruin the trust that you have towards each other, and eventually to end up in a codependent situation where I'm blaming you, you're blaming me. We're not talking openly about what is wrong in this situation, what I don't like about your habits, what I don't like about that situation, and what you don't like about this situation. So we're not opening up on a practical, logical level. And as a result, we are losing touch day by day. This is what they are risking to do. Now, let's see their intentions, because I really want to understand what are they trying to achieve here? What is going on? Okay, so what are their intentions? The Lovers. The Emperor. So they want to keep going with this connection, apparently. Three of Coins. Five. Nice way to build the Three of Coins through the Five of Swords. I mean, you see, their intentions are not bad until now. Eight of Coins. Their intentions are not bad, but the way they are approaching everything is confusing. So what do they want? Very clear. They want a relationship that is functional, that they bring stability. They are, the head, they are controlling this whole situation, and they are creating happiness for both of you. Okay. They have feelings for you, absolutely. But what is going on? As you can see, this beautiful, this wonderful intention that they have is expressed by major arcana cards. So this is something that hasn't been manifested yet. Okay. Something that they haven't managed to create yet. They are trying, but their effort is wasted, because they are trying for the wrong things. Instead of working with you to create this wonderful energy, it feels like they're working against you. And all this is happening because they are, for some reason, this person feels that you are not giving them the necessary effort. Another thing that I see, and I have to tell you, it depends on what type of career you have. if you are more successful than this person, and this success has manifested lately in your life, this is something that is triggering them a bit. Don't get this message wrong. I don't mean to tell you that this person is jealous of you, but they are afraid of this change. This is for some of you, okay? But generally, what I see is that this person wants to manifest this beautiful relationship with you. They think they are trying, but their effort is a bit, is not done properly. And as a result, you are not manifesting a beautiful connection. They are actually, they are struggling the connection. They are killing that connection with their decisions and the way that they are approaching you and the way they are behaving towards you. This is what I see. So they feel like you're not making that effort. But why aren't you making that effort? Because something has changed in your life. Is this something related to your career? Then that's it. Are you being more defensive than usual? I don't think so. The person that is actually defensive is your person, not you. Okay. So a bit of their ego is getting in the way. On the way, sorry. Anyway. Let's see some more. Actions. Nine of Cups. Six of Pentacles. The Moon. King of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay. Okay, there is confusion, but despite the confusion that we see here, it feels like this person will try somehow to make things work. I want you to be a bit careful, because how are they going to try? By doing nice things, buying you some gifts, taking you out, going on a trip together. So simple things that have nothing to do with the problems that you are actually facing. Okay, so what are they going to do with their gestures? Nine of Cups gestures. They are going to try and get the attention somewhere else. So again, a problematic type of approach. So what are they trying to do? Instead of talking about the problems, okay, instead of talking about the problems of communication at this point that you are having and understanding each other, this person is going to be like, okay, we might have those problems, but here it is, I bought you this. We might have those issues, but let's go out for a dinner. Something like this, which is not, okay, it is nice, it is beautiful, but it doesn't work. And here we are again, facing the Moon and the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So this person is trying to manifest the King of Pentacles, is trying to become something important and manifest a successful connection. But with their approach, they are spending significant amounts of energy without actually getting the job done. At this point, Knight of Pentacles, and the Venerable Man here, the Hierophant, is talking about some support if you are married to this person, if your connection is long-term and so on. Maybe some counseling would do great, so to re-establish the way that we are communicating with each other, or simply an advice from a person that knows both of you pretty well. Why? Because we need to avoid the Tower, guys, because if you let this person do their crazy stuff, they are really not getting somewhere. Okay, and they have feelings for you. So let's see. Let's see the potential outcome. Okay. Page of Wands. Tower. Oh, Two of Cups. Very good. Death. The World and Judgment. Okay, guys. I think we have a conflict here. We will have a conflict that eventually you could avoid, but it's not just about you. Okay, it's about how your person is communicating with you, how they are relating to you. Remember that. Anyway, even if this Tower moment comes along and we have this this conflict, this thing is not going to ruin completely the relationship. Don't worry about the Death card. I will explain now. Why? Because if you can't avoid this tension, if you can't avoid this conflict, this argument, then use it. Use it for your own sake. This is not something that you can control here. Your person is sometimes becoming a bit uncontrollable. So at this point, I believe that the Queen of Wands that was seeing regarding your energy is actually how they are. And because they are not self-aware, they are seeing their personality, they are mirroring their personality on you, sort of. I'm projecting the way I am on you because I don't want to come to terms with my exaggerated reactions. Okay. So, if you can't avoid this Tower, use it. How? Use it to actually educate your person. They really need this. They really need some guidance. They are desperate for some resolution. They are desperate for some completion, let's say. And they want to make this situation work. But they don't know how. So it's time for you to step up, reassure your person, remember that they are feeling like you're neglecting them, you don't care so much. Reassure them with this Two of Cups. And with the Death, make this final change. Make sure that the Tower moment will not come back. Okay. The World card here shows the successful completion of this difficult moment in your life and a new beginning. But in order for this is something that will happen, almost immediately. But then you guys have to work on this situation in order to make it become your new reality. So there is hope here. Let's see. Oh, the Lovers, Magician, Six of Wands, Page of Coins, very good, very good. Two of Coins, and Five of Cups. Okay, so listen, the message here is positive, and it's not something positive that is, is overwhelming, extremely positive, no. It is talking about our initial intentions, and our initial intentions are about love manifesting stability, having a successful relationship, okay, but because of my mishandling I cannot work it out, okay. So we are here, nothing has been lost. Instead, what is happening, something very important, we are learning how to handle this new situation that you have created successfully, that you have set the foundation for something like this. We are learning, we are moving forward. Sometimes it's not going to be so easy. The Five of Cups is here to tell us that it's not going to be so easy, because there are going to be minor setbacks, small difficulties. Your person has the personality that they have, so you can't change a person within a day, and we don't even want to change them. We want them to understand that how a proper level of communication should happen without tension and without crazy energy. Setbacks will occur, but generally we are moving towards that situation. The relationship is not going to end, the connection is not going to end, the connection will continue and will improve slowly but steadily. Okay, the feelings are intense here. The feelings are intense, so it is something that you will do together. Universe, the world, Ace of Swords, Truth, Judgment again, Rest and Rejuvenate, Four of Swords, and New Beginnings, the Fool. So this is your communication. We complete successfully. This is actually confirming what we have already seen. You're completing successfully, taking advantage this tension. Remember, the Tower is always considered, bad energy, negative. No, it's not bad energy. The Tower is when something that hasn't been working for a long time has to, to fall, has to be destroyed, has to end. And in fact, this tension and this difficulty has to end. And what are you going to learn? You're going to get the control of the situation, and you're going to teach your person and also yourself to communicate. Let's communicate. Let's do this. Let's move forward. Okay? And of course, the Judgment is happening. There is going to be that change that you need. And with calm energy and beautiful energy, you guys will move forward together towards this new beginning. Okay, this is what I see. Let me know what you think, if it makes sense. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much. Bye bye.